Hello everybody, Ken here and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. That's right, it's time for another adventure, another journey into the world of St. PigeoNations. And what we're going to do, we're going to load up our save, which I think is this one here, this number 5. And this should take us to the first decision, which was picking our club. Now if you want to see the stuff before this, just hop back to episode 1 and that should take us roughly up to where we pick our club. So we're going to go on from there because this is where we make our first decision and we have to choose what kind of club we're going to join. Well, what do we fancy joining? So far we've joined the student council, we've joined the track team, we haven't joined the library staff. We could join the library staff, that might be a nice change from the norm. Why not? Let's join the library staff. See where that goes. See where that takes us. Oh, that's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Okay, now so remember this is a new adventure, so no relationships from before have been formed. So it's a fresh, clean slate for us. Who knows which way we'll go? I guess we'll see where things take us. And it's an elective day, what should we do? Well, what should we attend? Let's attend music class. Why not? It's a bit different. We haven't really done that too much. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. I wonder how singing like a bird is for a human. Sing the wagtail rag. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum, bum. Beautiful. Ta-da! Hiyoken leveled up. We got 5 charisma. Great. It's weird that your vitality starts so much higher than everything else. I'm not quite sure what the theory is there. Okay, I'm on receptionist duty today. We'd better hurry. In we go. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? I mean, that will put people off going to a library. I'm pretty sure. It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Maybe people should come in and check out the view. Sitting here, twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come and ask me something. Just a bit dull. There's no birdie here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Hiyoken, you're not a bird. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. Nageki? When did you... Oh, this is the mourning dove. I've been here all along. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. Although I don't know how you don't notice the doctor because he's rather sizable. Nageki on the other hand is a little more slender. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes. Is that a problem? No, books are nice. There's nothing necessarily wrong with books. They are very nice. I agree with you there. Why don't you join the library staff, Nageki? You could read whatever you want. Is there some kind of restriction if you're not part of the staff? That seems odd. I already read whatever I want. Touche. Fair enough. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. Well, they said there weren't enough books, and yet there's clearly enough for him to disappear between. So there can't be that few. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Ooh, tomorrow's the class hike. Should we prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Lovely. Gotta go to sleep. Nice and simple. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Well, we got options here. Who do we want to talk to? Ryouta, Sakuya, Oko-san, or Kazuaki? Well, we probably should leave Kazuaki be for now. We've seen his story, and we'll move on to someone else. You know what? Why don't we talk to Ryouta, our friend from before we started the game, like one of our closer relationships to start with. Let's go chat to Ryouta. Hey Ryouta, let's eat together. Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Hiyoken? Yeah, it's a calorie. Censored branding. It's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow. Thanks, Ryouta. What a kind chap. So I got to eat half of Ryuta's lunch. Oh, his cooking is so good. Oh, oh, yeah, We can save the calorie mate in case of a survival situation. You know, in case we have to go on a sneaking mission, perhaps. Today's an elective day. What should we do? What should we attend? Let's attend music class again. That was quite fun last time. We got to sing some songs. Today's a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. Okay. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Moztart. There's definitely a spelling mistake there. Moztart is all about, I guess. I like Moztart as a name. I guess they're going for Mozart. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. That's a good bird reference. Do you seek to mock the great masters, Lobon Philistine? Oh, sorry, Sakuya. Didn't mean to upset you there. But our charisma's increased, nonetheless. Okay.
I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already? If we're in the fall, it will conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. I've gone kind of more London with Ryouta. I feel like he wasn't really distinct enough. He was just slightly deeper, but I've decided to take him in a slightly different direction. What are you going to do, Ryouta? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool! Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. Of course he will. Of course you will, Oko-san. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? Well, I think we've got one.
How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me, huh? You know, I don't think that's... fine, you do that. You do that. It'll keep you happy.
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide.
Ding dong, ding dong.
That's all for today.
Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, Sakuya's a cheerleader, and Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should we do? We'll have to think about it. Well, I think we know what we want to do. Today is the sports festival. Do 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 do. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Well, I know what I want to do. I want to do the three-legged race with Ryouta. After all, we seem to be a good idea to spend some time with him. Are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet. Okay, let's do it. Get set, go! Ryuta's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway though. We brought honour to our class. Fantastic. Good job. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, which some of them don't. You know, it's a school for birds, and you know, sometimes a fox gets loose and it's not nice, but we don't talk about it too much. But the midterm exams here anyway. We're getting them back. I don't think I did too well. I spent all my time studying music. So,
Tosaken.
yes?
I don't think you did too badly.
Oh really?
Not too, no. Sorry, you were bloody awful, quite frankly. I'm not quite sure if you studied at all. I didn't see you in any maths lessons.
Oh.
Try harder next time, okay?
Well, we've disappointed Mr. Nanaki. We'll have to study more from now on. We can only fit so much in. That's the problem with these electives. Why is our test just based on maths? Why can't we have a music test? Well, with the festival over and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but Summer Heat. Which is also my compilation album. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya? What's going on? Hang on, which one's Yuya? He's the American one, right?
Salutations, Hiyoken. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer.
He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian?
Hey, don't tell me you don't know who he is.
I think I've heard the name, but...
He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent.
So we are living some kind of weird, not post-apocalyptic future, but post some kind of event where pigeons became smart. Or like human smart.
He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics.
You know, that's... I could have come up with that.
He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon.
You should try it. If you're listening, go Google Brian Pigeon and see what it does. Okay, I'll Google Brian Pigeon.
Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Hiyoken.
Catch you later, Yuya. Catch you later. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Let's, where should we go? Where should we go for our break? You know what? I fancy some lunch. Let's go to the cafeteria. Seems like a sensible option. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me. 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Bit of a weird phrase. But never mind. Yum, my favourite. Good old half-dead fried rice. Q. No, this is wrong. A fake. A vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. Q. This is not pudding. I know, you said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but cut it out, Oko-san. Go! Release me at once! My rage voltage is rising! Crikey. Help me, Hiyoken. Get him off. Get him off. Quick, Hiyoken. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to tell Oko-san to let it go? Or we're going to... Let's jump in ourselves. Leave it to me. Ryouta, my hunter-gatherer blood boils. Q! No, the Beast Queen shows her true colours! Pull out! Pull out! He's away. Oh, we are a human. It's probably quite scary if we rage up like that. Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. You know, that well-known phrase. Go, I'm out of there like a rabbit from a catapult. Boom! Wah! Someone's been playing too much Rayman, I think. Safe at last. Thanks, Hiyoken. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we could all eat lunch without fear of disaster. Just as well. Oko-san, he really gets mad about pudding. Crikey, like every single time. Just gets so mad about pudding. Well, today's an elective day. What should we do? I guess let's just stick with music. Why not? Oh, I've clicked gym. Oh well, I guess we're going to gym class. Today is calisthenics. Ryouta, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure. Sorry, Ryouta. Didn't mean to do that to you. Come on, you can do a chin-up. I don't know how a bird would do a chin-up. Today's Tanabata. You know what that means? We can go to the bamboo tree in the plaza and make a wish. Let's do it. Well, we're here. Lots of people here already. With lots of tickets. Any birdie I know. Here's Ryuta's. He wants his mother to stay healthy. And he wants his stomach to get better. Poor Ryouta. He works so hard to look after his mum. And he's not very well himself. What should we wish for? Or what have we not wished for? We've not wished to conquer the world by force. So I guess let's go with that. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. I suppose, you know, that kind of fits in with our angry hunter-gatherer from earlier. Ow! Oh, hello, is that you, Tosaken? It is. It is Tosaken. That's us. Oh, Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? We don't. We'll be okay. We don't need to. We've done our bit with Mr. Nanaki, so we don't really need to go with him. And I think we'll be fine. So no, thank you, sir. That's very kind, but we're okay. I still have a few other errands to run. Oh, well. No worries, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Key Mania IIDX public playtest today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. What's IIDX? I don't even know. I don't even know what that works out to. I can't remember what D is. Isn't D like 500 or something? I can't remember. It's been too long. Maybe it's just IIDX, maybe it's not Roman numerals at all. Anyway, it's an elective day. What should we do? We can go to music class. We skipped it last time, so let's head back there. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time, it was the gong. Our timpani are pretty fun, those big drums. Boom, 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 boom. From Also Sprach Zarathustra. It's a word I can't say very well. What am I supposed to be? The musical gorilla? Well, you are the one with the arms that can hit stuff well. So I guess it makes sense for you to be the percussionist. Still, we leveled up. Increased our charisma. That's always pretty good. Bing! We're in a different room for next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day, and I'm already hungry. Oh, I can't bear this. Ryouta, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Sure. Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryouta? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. You're not fine. Yeah, it's my stomach. Oh, this happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about. I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? Please, I presume. Missing. There's a typo. It's just a straight up typo. Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Yeah, thanks. I'll see you in a bit. Poor Ryouta. He never showed up for third period or fourth. Is he still in the infirmary? Let's go check on him after we've eaten lunch. A Hiyoken marches on her stomach after all. Don't I know it? Yummy, yummy. Ryouta! Ryouta? Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced that medicine's doing him any good. I wouldn't trust anything that doctor prescribed. He's a weird one. Something's wrong if you go to the infirmary, feel sick, and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryouta. I'm going to give that doctor a piece of my mind. Wait, Hiyoken. Hiyoken, it's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. No, I'm not standing for this. I'm going to go yell at the doctor. Look, that has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. We can't, you know, the doctor's done no good here. Dr. Iwamine? Barging in the door and shouting for the doctor is hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? Oh God, he's terrifying. No, thank you. No. I want to talk to you about Ryouta. Ryouta? Oh, Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Would it have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. It's kind of a weird... I'm sure that's not the official description. We need a doctor to, you know, do stuff to people. Well, yes, but I mean something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? Oh, but he's probably right. He probably doesn't have anything to do with Ryouta's weak body. If you did something to him, please do send in a complaint. After you find evidence, of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a moment, and is gone. But he's so sinister. He did something to Ryouta, didn't he? There's definitely something going on here. I don't like it one bit. Not one iota. Still, we get our finals back today, which is pretty good. Although I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaken! Sir? You didn't do too badly, I think. Yeah? No, you... Look, you've really made a mess of this. We're going to have to send you to special catch-up classes. I'm afraid you've completely failed. You got your name wrong on the sheet. That's terrible. You didn't even get that right. That's not even part of the test, and you still managed to tit it up. Ridiculous. Try harder next time, okay? Well, we've really disappointed Mr. Nanaki. Crikey. What a bad time we've had. It's the last day of the semester. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, it's summer now. Surely if it's one semester, long and short feels like the wrong adjectives. Sometimes it seemed to go slowly and sometimes it seemed to go quickly, perhaps. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There'll be a lot of students coming in to borrow all their summer reading pretty soon. Today is the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, I mean, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki? Nageki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Nageki? Please be quiet in the library. Oh, hello. You're rather noisy today. Did you want something? I still don't really know what voice to go with for this guy. No, I was just wondering if you were here. Of course, I'm always here. He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's a signed reading this semester. Is it any good? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It is pretty boring most of the time. I know, a lot of assigned reading. You end up reading things you don't really enjoy, and that's not really what reading's about. You should find something that appeals to you. What do you like to... Oh, this is Nageki. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. You want me to recommend something? He nods. What should we recommend? Night on the Galactic Railroad or Orehato? Wow. I'd recommend Night on the Galactic Railroad. That sounds really quite something special. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it. Too stereotypical. Oh, sorry. You've already read it, I imagine. Yes. Though, I liked it too. And so, I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nageki. That's quite nice. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. That went okay. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Here we go, off on our jog. I think you know what this means. This means we're going to run into our friend with the voice that ruins my vocal cords. Might have to go through this one a little bit easier than normal. But here we go. Whew, that was a good run. True running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going when the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I mean, I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Oh, don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside.
Hey, you.
Huh? Huh?
I don't know you. Where'd you come from?
Sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. A wing resting on a motor scooter. Looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. PigeoNations. I was out for a run and I got lost.
You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here.
What? A 2-hour drive? God, I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again.
I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on.
Well, the intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name?
Kashibu Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami.
Thank you, Azami. I'm taking this opportunity to drink a little water, because crikey. Oh man, that really gets to you, that voice. You're You're a very cautious driver.
Carve it in your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that'd be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand.
There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. You think we'll get there by dawn?
Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast.
Following traffic laws is part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem against the law too?
That rule is for humans. Boards are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this.
I'm not a bird. I'm literally a human. That law applies to me. But we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost lights out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I have a lot of homework. But maybe we should apply for a job as we have the chance. That sounds like a good idea. Let's get a job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? Let's head down to the cafe and take a look. Oh, it's beautiful in here. Wow. Look at this lovely window. These little birds. Kind of weird to have birds in a bird cafe, but maybe they're quite pretty. Maybe they're very small birds. Maybe they're just little toys. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper. And the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urashihara Kenzaburo. I'm the owner of Torimi Cafe. I'm Tosakan Hiyoken. Welcome, Miss Hiyoken. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to touch such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. Oh yes. Oh, we're not really a vitality girl. We spent all our time in music class. I shall be relying on you for the summer then, Miss Hiyoken. It's perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. We could do. I'm glad. I shall be waiting for you here, in my cage. This is a bit bizarre. Sleeps in a cage. I wonder if all the birds in this universe sleep in a cage. If that's just literally... I guess a bird wouldn't sleep in a bed. Would kind of be weird for a bird. So maybe a cage is actually... Although a cage has connotations of you being trapped in, for a bird maybe that's just... You know, that's just their little bed equivalent. Tomorrow then, Miss Hiyoken. Lovely. Well, let's head back tomorrow. Well, today is my first day working at Mr. Urashihara's cafe. I think I'll leave home early to make sure I get there and make a good impression. Let's do it. Let's head over. Good morning, Miss Hiyoken. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop's small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? Well, it's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Yeah, you know, actually, compared to my kind of hovel back home, it was a real mess. Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station, and Ryouta! Hiyoken, What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hiyoken? Oh, yes, this is Ryouta. Ryouta? Welcome. Are you came for the job too? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got a position, then that's that. Oh, well, this is awkward. Mr. Urashihara, could you use 2 people? Or maybe on some kind of rotation, perhaps? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I would love to, but I'm afraid not. Well, what should we do? We could do the job we are hired for, or we could give it to Ryouta. Well, Ryouta wants to support his mother. I'd love to do the job and kind of give Ryouta the money, but I don't think that's an option, and I don't think he'd accept it either, because of the kind of guy he is. So maybe we should let him do the work. Yes, let's do that. Go on, Ryouta. Mr. Urashihara, do you think you could take Ryouta instead of me? He's a very hard worker. Hiyoken. Well, I don't see why not, but look, I don't really need the job. I just wanted something to keep me busy over the holiday, but Ryouta really does, and don't worry, he's a very hard worker. He carried me all the way through the 3-legged race. You should have seen him. Like, I'm like 5 times his size, and no problem. Absolutely nailed it. We brought honour to our class. It was a great time. Are you sure, Hiyoken? It's not really fair to you. I feel a little bad leaving on my first day, but Ryouta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urashihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryouta deserves to be treated nicely, so this is for the best. We wouldn't want him in some dead-end job working for minimum wage with some like dodgy boss who's going to treat him badly. I know you'll do a good job, Ryouta. Thanks, Hiyoken. Thanks. That means a lot to me. You're a good bird. Well, you're not bird, but you're a good human. Well then. Our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I am glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Hiyoken. I will do. Thank you, Mr. Urashihara. And there we go. Today, the local summer festival. Well, I think I'll go with Cernbirdie. Who should we invite to the festival? I mean, I guess we should invite Ryouta. That would make sense, right? Let's do it. Let's invite Ryouta along. And here we are. Oh, thanks for inviting me, Hiyoken. Come on, let's go. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunter-gatherer instinct. Use your hunter-gatherer instincts, Hiyoken. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. Don't worry. I got that job. You know, that one you gave me. Oh, no. What? No. No fair. I'm paying for yours. Alright, it's a deal. Alright. Easy money. Yakitori sounds good right about now. We'll go for some yakitori. And so we spent a happy evening with Ryouta. Maybe we can go again next year. I do love me some yakitori. Good old yummy yakitori. Oh, I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm going to be late. We'll hurry into school. Oh, hello, Tosaken. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. I overslept? Oh, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. That has all gone wrong. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Tosaken? What? Sir? What's the number up in the top left-hand corner say? I'm breaking the fourth wall. Right now. Just temporarily. Look at that. Last day of August. Not the 1st of September when school starts. Not the release date of Metal Gear Solid 5. V has not yet come to. You're just a little bit early. Oh,
So, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Tosaken?
lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else.
Well, we'll answer our friend Mr. Nanaki, but we'll do it next time. I think we're going to end things for now. We'll save it up. And I guess we'll clock it in here. And that's going to bring an end to this episode. And thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to bop that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Hatoful Boyfriend and plenty of other games as well. I've been Ken. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day. Catch you soon. Cheers!